I've seen a lot of YouTube videos that are about the fact that societies like in Asia, especially Thailand, Philippines, those countries, they're basically there's a lot of praise for these societies. That they don't let immigration into their countries that easily, like in the West, and there's a lot of more respect in those societies. Um, but but what I wanted to talk about today is that places like Thailand, Philippines, maybe Cambodia, to a certain extent, maybe are they decadent societies? People who aren't really trying to push, push forward in their life, if you call it. In the West, you may call it how do you say hustling, making it, making money, which is what a lot of Chinese people want to do. And this kind of mindset is really absent in places like Thailand, Philippines, and I think that's the reason why a lot of the Chinese, Thai Chinese, and Filipino Chinese, they're very wealthy. It's because they are not in that mindset, right? Let me know what you guys, if you're Thai Chinese or if you're Filipino Chinese, let me know what you think about this topic. If you look at it, the societies, there's also a lot of other things which don't exist in the West or even China, right? Now you got number one, you got pay for play everywhere. Not everywhere, but at least there's a big industry, um, big part of the tourism industry, I would say. And then also you've got it's not only tourists doing that kind of thing, right? It's also a lot of locals. They also do pay per play. I mean, pretty much common. The other thing is that you have just the whole atmosphere. It's not only like pay for play, but it's also the whole atmosphere of let's chill, let's have a beer, let's just not really pushing yourself, not really developing yourself, pushing the limits, what you can do, making more money, go for it. That kind of mindset you see in Chinese people, I would say, or even Americans, or in the West as well. Capitalist societies. Some may call it rat race. So they don't have that kind of mindset. Their mindset is let's chill, let's have a couple of beers, maybe do some P for P, and that's it. I mean, like, so isn't those the question, the topic today I want to discuss is, are these like just decadent societies? And decadent is really a bad word in China, especially. I mean, it's not only if you look at Taiwan as well, like, you don't really have that kind of mindset. Even though the Taiwanese economy has really stagnated for the past couple of decades, they don't really see that. I don't see overall. I just don't see this kind of thing, this kind of mindset or attitude. Also, the atmosphere in Confucius countries, so China, Japan, and Korea, Taiwan. Those countries tend to be a lot more like, let's say, competitive. They're a lot more, you got to be the best. Very competitive in getting to universities, colleges, as well as getting a job, making money as well. So, but everyone is trying to compete. But in places like in Thailand are exactly opposite of that. What I feel like is that, places like Japan, but I wouldn't say it's decadent. Japan is a really developed country. So if you think about it, Japan had like massive growth from the 60s all the way to the 90s, and is one of the most developed countries in the world. Whereas places like Thailand, Philippines are nowhere near there. So Japan actually has the, the capacity, or the, you can actually chill a bit because they're already very developed. But let me know what you guys think about, these places like Thailand especially. Are they decadent places where, you are they the sort of places you shouldn't be aspiring to? Because I see, for example, on YouTube, there's a lot of travel videos about hyping up places like Thailand, Philippines, right? But none of these videos actually dive into the heart of the society issues. And Thailand has had rapid growth since the 90s, right? In the 90s, until the financial crisis in 97. But after 97, nothing has really happened. And I would actually argue that Thailand has went backwards from 97. While China has really, had a massive growth in that period from the 90s until 2000s and 2010s, and overtook Thailand actually. So the other thing I want to say is about the Filipino Chinese people, right? So why I think that they are not decadent, although they do live, I think they do live in that society, but why are they the richest people in Thailand? Thai, 10 of the richest people in Thailand, almost all the richest people in Thailand are the Thai Chinese. So why did they get rich? Because of that mindset. I still think it's because of that Confucius mindset, where they're always building things. They're always like, pushing forward, getting more money, getting a better job. The kind of things that people in America that do. But I think that the local Thai people, they don't really they also want that, but they don't push themselves enough, and they just live in there was a word called sabah sabai, right? So they just live by the day. So is this like, I think actually it depends on what you want, right? If you want money, then I don't think you can do sabai sabai. I think you gotta be like one of the Chinese Thais that are, good in business, that have the best job opportunities. Those that mindset, I think. Let me know what you guys think. Is Thailand and Philippines, to extent as well, are they decadent societies?